Okay, we are inside of a unit that is active, and during a building inspection, the tenants didn't report it, so they didn't have it, that type of thing, and our guys went through and found something here. So we will go through and just show you what a bedroom itself that's fairly active will look like. You see the prep sheet, and it's prepped to the best, I guess the best that you can. Everything's bagged up in piles here. Which isn't much of a problem. Our guys can move that around, but the bedroom itself never had a bed. It had a comforter on the floor with some blankets, that type of thing. But a very first indication was blood marks on the walls from where the bed was here itself, down this area here. And this is about a foot off the ground, right where the bed level would be. You have the plug. I guess an indication in the top plug right around in here, as well as blood smears from here, all the way down to the end of the wall. I don't want to get in too close, but you get the idea. Anyways, as well as all of the baseboards from one side of the room to the other are crawling with activity. Here you can see a whole bunch of adults, eggs, and just up in this area here are clusters of what you want to look like, kind of like somebody spreading pepper around the area. You get in a little closer, just move this door without too much. I hope the light is fine, but in behind the panel here, you can see right from the floor right on up through here is crawling with active adults. So this will be treated thoroughly. The entire crack all the way up to the wall itself, as well as inside the doors. A little too dark up there, but up in the corners as well. So this will all need to be thoroughly treated. Baseboards ripped off. Partial parts of the floor may need to be taken up, which our guys will do. So bringing it back down, you just follow the perimeter along the room, but you can see they're active right through. So that's always a good indication what to look for. Well, this is really invested right here. When doing a building inspection, if you're doing an in-house building inspection without without us or without another company, you want to be nice and thorough as well as look at their pillows. The gentleman left his pillow here. You want to look for little red, blood marks as well, such as like here and here. We're not going to get too close at all. But this should just be thrown out as opposed to washed or laundered. Pillows are cheap enough. You don't want to risk it. Another area is up underneath the older style buildings that have the curtains that come across is this box build out here. You always want to take a nice look up underneath the corners in there, as well as the other side, running it all the way through. Because there's always cracks up in and along these areas here where they sneak up in. You want to treatment, use our 7th step for cracks like that, as well as the actual curtains themselves, where the ends meet and where it's turned over and usually sewn together. You want to take a good look in these areas all around there, as well as underneath the lip of the sill up under here. So you want to take a good look in there, as well as any registers. Instead of just being treated on the top, they have to all be taken down and dismantled, because usually all along these grooves, up and along here, or up underneath the lip of the unit itself is active, which it is here in the corner. So that will all be treated. So this is just another tip of